And over in LA, another star-packed red carpet at the Daily Front Row's 9th Annual Fashion Los Angeles Awards. Hailey Bieber was there solo, but shut down divorce speculation amid Justin's escalating battle with paparazzi.
Look at these guys, man. Look at these guys, man.
I want to thank my husband for supporting this dream of mine from the beginning and for always cheering me on.
1 hour after Hailey gave her hubby this onstage shout-out, Justin posted this tense video showing his point of view of what it's like to be constantly hounded by cameras.
Watch out, guys. Watch out. Watch out.
Look at these guys.
Guys, can you back up,
Look
please?
at these guys.
The 31-year-old asked God for patience and took aim at the split rumors, calling haters jealous. Quote, "I don't blame them. Hailey and I are the Joneses that are impossible to keep up with."
I don't do well with the drama.
This comes as Justin has sparked fan concern in recent months. A source tells ET Justin has been facing some mental health issues. Hailey is supportive and trying to work through things with him. She does not think fans should be concerned about drug abuse issues.
We're all struggling to some degree.
Meanwhile, Billy Ray Cyrus is speaking out for the first time about his relationship with his Christmas in Paradise co-star Elizabeth Hurley.
There was a chemistry there that felt, we just laughed.
I'm understanding this is like an actual relationship now. I think you're saying.
If all we ever were the friends that we are, which I would take that.
On the Ty Bentley Show on Apple Music Country, Billy Ray revealed Elizabeth reached out to him during a difficult period in his life around the time he finalized his divorce from singer Fire Rose.
I didn't even know the number, and it's like, hey, it looks like life might be a little bit tough, and just wanted you to know, I'm in your corner. So I text back, I go, who is this? And it's like, Elizabeth Hurley. And of all the people to reach out to me in that second that maybe I needed most, friend that made me laugh.
Billy Ray never says the words confirming they're dating, but Elizabeth did post this video of the pair driving off into the sunset. And when it comes to that Easter morning PDA,
when she puts her cheek out there, it's just, I don't know what happens. I just kiss it. There will be one coming where she's kissing me.
I hope there's more to come.
It's just been beautiful.
Great.
And again, I no expectations of where we go from here other than her and her son. I do love them a lot. It's great that God brought him into my life when he did. And, it's just a good thing. A long time since I've been this happy.
Just as happy, Jelly Roll down nearly 200 pounds.
I would guess that I have lost an entire Jimmy Kimmel.
The 40-year-old who is headlining Stagecoach this weekend revealed his weight loss bucket list on Kimmel.
For the non-fluffy people in the world, to do all the fun stuff in life, you got to be under 250.
Okay.
So my goal, I want to skydive, I want to ride a roller coaster, I want to ride a bull, I want to wrestle an alligator.
I've been morbidly obese my entire life, and this is I want to feel normal. It's just something I want to do, and I'm pretty committed to it.
Have you ever considered wrestling the alligator while you skydive? That would be awesome.
That'll be my +1.
You have a star, but what does this mean and how does this rank?
I was pretty overwhelmed by getting the star as well. This is, I guess, a much bigger production, actually signing your name indelibly and cement. And it's all, I'm not sure one is really more important than the other. But I don't think, I don't remember that I made any, a real speech in the last one. I mean, this is kind of, so I think maybe this carries more weight. I am so deeply honored. And if you had told me back then that I would be here today, I wouldn't have believed it. But it takes, as we all know, a village. The gravity of it has actually really hit me. It's not something I ever thought would happen or even dreamed of, because it just wasn't, in my reality. Hearing Dakota and Elle kind of going through my credits.
Catwoman in Batman Returns, Angela DeMarco in Married to the Mob, Suki Richmond in The Witches of Eastwick, Elvira in Scarface, Ellen Olinska in The Age of Innocence, Madame de Tourvel in Dangerous Liaisons, and of course, the incredible Susie Diamond in The Fabulous Baker Boys.
I'm thinking, wow, yeah, I've worked a lot.
By the way, what's bigger, being immortalized in a song that everyone from 5 to 500 sings around the world, or being out here in front of the Hollywood Chinese theater?
Well, I mean, that was just a complete surprise. I didn't really, it was amazing.
Michelle, fight for that white gold.
So flattering. I still don't really understand it. I mean, this is what, you know, to come to this pinnacle, really, this stage in my life, and to look back at the body of my work and how I got here, and all of the people who helped me get here. You know, you don't get here alone. And it's years, it's decades of the same people who have my back and pushing me forward. And, you know, it's a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah. What, by the way, your family being here today, well, your husband being here today, and your kids, what does it mean to your family? Because, you know, kids just see you as mom, but doggone it, you are immortalized here. What does that mean to have your family's support and love?
Everything. I mean, family is everything.
Do you think your kids will sneak down here one day and put their hands in your hand? Yeah?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, my grandchildren maybe one day, when I have grandchildren.
I love that. I love that. You and your husband finally working together. Okay, tell us
I
about you.
I didn't think we'd ever do it. I didn't really want to. I've said that. It's not the first time I've said
why
it.
not?
Well, first of all, I would envy the people who did work with him, and honestly, particularly women. He writes so beautifully for women, and every time one of his shows comes on, and I'd be watching his show, and I think, God, do these actors know how lucky they are to be able to say these words? So, but I also cherish my marriage more than anything, and I never wanted to jeopardize that. It can get dicey, you know, to sort of blur those lines, and but I'm having so much fun. Yeah, it's.
Has it been a moment where you're like, honey, come on?
No, I mean, first of all, he has very little ego about it, you know? I mean, he is the first one to slash and dash his scenes, you know, if they're not working. It's like, just throw it out. And so he's actually kind of been amazing to work with.
I think every person has a Michelle Pfeiffer iconic moment where they've watched you on screen, or you've done something that they kind of file away in their brain.
Here she is. Well, we're gonna be late. Let's go.
Don't toot your horn, honey. You're not that good.
Who are these kids? Rejects from hell?
No. What is your Michelle Pfeiffer moment?
I feel like my most iconic moments are yet to come.
Hello. Hey, congratulations on your honor. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, their united front on the red carpet as Blake alludes to her legal drama with Justin Baldoni.
I have so much to say about the last 2 years of my life, but tonight is not the forum.
Blake never mentions Justin by name, but in a 6-minute speech, the actress talked about the power of sharing survivor stories, revealing her own mother endured a frightening assault.
She is a survivor of the worst crime someone can commit against a woman. My mom never got justice from her work acquaintance who attempted to take her life when she was the mother of 3 young kids years before I was born. It's not for us to have shame, it's for them. Never underestimate a woman's ability to endure pain.
Where was this speech 2 years ago?
The internet kicks in, calling the speech a too little too late PR strategy, and bringing up Blake's It Ends With Us press tour.
Grab your friends, wear your florals. She took that time to talk about florals and girlfriends and booze and clothing.
Who did you bring with you? I heard you brought a party bus.
I have a whole party bus.
Contrast that with Justin, who focused more on the issue of domestic violence.
This isn't my night. This is a night for all the women who we made this movie for. I think it was really important that we don't shy away from the issue. We really wanted to honor survivors.
While Blake brought the emotion last night, Ryan stepped into supportive husband mode. Page 6 caught the actor giving what looked like a pre-speech pep talk and a quick kiss. On the carpet, he picked up Train on her pink strapless gown and joked about her Time 100 honor.
I'm 101.
Ryan and Blake also narrowly avoided an awkward red carpet run-in with his first wife, Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett arrived moments earlier and helped set the tone for smoldering solo ladies to hit the gala, joining honorees like Serena Williams and Demi Moore, who delivered a very powerful speech inside.
Being here has had me thinking a lot about time. I know I've spent a lot of my life up until now running from who I wasn't and never really appreciating who was right in front of me. And the truth is, you can't run out of time if you're living in the present.
And we see you, Demi, having the time of your life dancing to Ed Sheeran, who made it just in time.
I've got to film some promo with Snoop really quickly that I'm late for, but anyway, it's good to see you.
question.
Thank you so much. Snoop, to your left over here.
Yeah, Snoop was in high demand as the evening's host, honoree, and #1 dad.
Who you got with you tonight?
My son, baby boy, Cordell.
Hey, Cordell. What makes him influential?
His heart.
We love seeing you at the Paris Olympics. And tonight we're going to see some of the spectacular Olympians here as well, from Simone to Allie. Have you been keeping in touch with those gals?
You know, we stay in touch.
And I was super honored.
If by stay in touch you mean crashing interviews, well, he nailed this landing with Simone Biles.
That's a 10.
I'm just playing.
We've had so much fun. Good night. Good vibes.
And less than 2 weeks after Gail's "I'm about to go to space" vibe became the internet's favorite meme, she told me she has no regrets.
It was exhilarating and terrifying all at the same time, but I'm really glad I did it.
Lift off. You were worried to pieces.
I was. And you have up until 2 minutes and 30 seconds to change your mind. But who's going to be that guy? Not I, said the cat.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again. I'm not going to do it anytime soon. But I'm open.